Hey guys, John Jim here. Welcome to episode 5 of Supervillain Spotlight. In this spotlight, we'll be taking a look at the Green Goblin, who is Spider-Man's most challenging foe for many reasons. That's leading up to his backstory. Norman Osborn is a wealthy businessman, the owner of Oscorp. He's a skilled inventor. He's very smart. A well-renowned businessman, and just incredibly charismatic and stuff like that among his business colleagues. One night he experimented on some experimental formula that would help enhance a person's super strength and stuff like that, and stamina, speed, much like the super soldier serum. But the side effect was that it drove people crazy. From that point on, he experimented on himself and thus become the Green Goblin. He doesn't have very much powers per se, other than super strength and reflexes and stuff like that. He uses his weapons like his Goblin Glider and pumpkin bombs that do a variety of effects, including knocking Spider-Man's spider sense out. So, he is very inventive that way. He found out Peter Parker's identity because his son Harry Osborn is friends with Peter Parker. He happened to knock out Spider-Man's spider sense with one of his pumpkin bombs, followed him home, and thus found out who he was. So this makes one of the Green Goblin Spider-Man's most hated and most deadliest foes. On top of that, Green Goblin has done one of the most incredibly despicable deeds of all time, throwing Gwen Stacy off the Brooklyn Bridge, we still don't know if it was Spider-Man or Green Goblin that actually killed her, but he is the one responsible for leading up to her death. So Spider-Man and Norman, Peter and Norman, have a long history together. Their battles are pretty much one of the most epic of all time as far as Marvel Comics goes. It's just amazing how many times these two have crossed paths, and it's basically come down to who's going to survive, who's going to throw the last punch, that type of thing. Green Goblin is very tricky, very dastardly. He's planned a lot of schemes against Spider-Man behind the scenes, much like Doctor Doom and stuff like that. But he does it in a more personal level than what Doctor Doom does. Doctor Doom does more in an epic scale. Green Goblin does takes things personally, and tries to hit home with his deeds against Spider-Man, because he is one of his most hated foes. As far as entertainment and stuff like that goes, he's been in the movies, of course, the 3 Spider-Man movies, three of which all have been played by Willem Dafoe. So kudos for that. The video game wise, he's been both Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. Pretty much every Spider-Man game that's ever come out, there's the Green Goblin in there, since he is his arch rival. Let's see, other media, TV shows. He's been on TV shows. The original Spider-Man cartoons, the one that's shown on Fox, the Spectacular Spider-Man that's been on, all of these. Basically, you can't have Spider-Man without the Green Goblin. You can't have Green Goblin without Spider-Man. It's basically what it boils down to. Those two are basically inseparable. So that's as far as media goes. Wow, as far as comics go, He is everywhere now. Not the Green Goblin, but Norman Osborn as the Iron Patriot. He is leading his group of the Dark Avengers right now. In Dark Reign, pretty much everybody who's reading anything Marvel right now knows what's happening in Dark Reign, who Norman Osborn is now. So he's really not hard to find right now, because he is pretty much the center of the Marvel Universe right now as far as running things goes. Siege right now, he's the center of the storm in Siege. The big things are happening for him right now, but it looks like all of his antics and stuff like that are coming to an end very, very soon after Siege. As far as how far he'll fall, it remains to be seen, because Spider-Man has noted he will fall, and he will fall hard this time, because he climbed up big, he's gonna fall big. So Norman Osborn, big time supervillain right now. So make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, and for the next supervillain spotlight, we'll be taking a look at a villain who is incredibly famous right now. After numerous movies and comics and stuff like that, I am talking about the Joker. Yes, he is going to be our next villain for his next supervillain spotlight. Probably the biggest villain out there right now, period. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Take care, guys.